Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. When you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
Dive play straight ahead. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Throwing now off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. He's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hot quick right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 45-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and...
Shotgun now on third down. Pierce loses it on the hit. But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And they'll be led out by their QB, now in his 8th season in the NFL.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Brings up second and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds a man right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Pass play now. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It brings up 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. The Falcons and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. First down, play action. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good way to help reset those chains.
Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Connects on the crosser. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender's recovering.
He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go play action. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. And they haven't got their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 32.
The play fake, he'll throw. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12. And the Lions first down.
Back-to-back carries here. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
They'll call his own number, and they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Not set. This is 3rd and 5. Rolling from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Lions.
Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Setting up the running back screen. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Rolling back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. It's a run on 4th down. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
You look at the tendencies and the stats, Kate, 4th and that distance, typically you see pass. Unless, of course, you got the perfect running play in your back pocket and a whole bunch of trust in the people around you.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find paver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Third down, they need 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man,
the lateral goes haywire. It's out. Going the other way. Lions have it. And this will reach the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. The Falcons ready for their next possession. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. Blown back, it's the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
3rd and long for him here. On the left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
10 at the 37-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on his 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard.
Here's the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Fits it through the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Looking back to throw. Lost control of another one. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this one went in entirely the wrong direction, Brock. This one's out of bounds for a big loss on that 1st down play. He's dropping back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He gets him holding up. They're able to drop him. Hunt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
It's 4th down.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Lions returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he's already scored once this game. Something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. They'll run here on 1st down. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 15.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Back to the well again. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
46-yard line. A gain of 2.
Back to throw now. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Number 35. Taken down back at the 50-yard line.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. So out now comes the punter.
It's 4th down.
Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. And as they get set, partner, I'd imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So that's our 2-minute warning, Brock. 1:57 left on the scoreboard. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Working on 1st down. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And it goes to the hurry up here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up.
Still sticking with the passing game. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Well, it's Green again. And the Lions have recovered it. So they'll head up up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Looking in the air here. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Just like the last play, Cooper has it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
At the 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Detroit.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And he spikes it just before we hit 0, so they've got a chance now to add 3 here before we break on a long field goal attempt. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw it. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the 2nd half. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Back to throw.
At the 25-yard
Dump off, caught by his back. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Their punter making his way out now. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. The Falcons and this running back headed back out for a new series. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. And he has enough room to gain about 4. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They give it to him again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Lions get ready to return to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They go play action on 1st down. Now he takes it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Lions 1st down.
Plowing up the middle. Escapes the defender. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
The best defenses, you go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Looking now from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Pass play coming here. He tucks it and takes off. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4, and that's going to set up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Lions' 41-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 33. Another carry for him. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Escape. Loses it again. The Lions get to it. There he goes on the right side. Hits the 20. And this will reach the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead on the turnover. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway, They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead.
Falcons 7.
Nice little little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This return starts at the 5, and that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Falcons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They'll throw to start the drive. Hits him on the out route. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Now looking to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. And after this play, there's a Lion out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. He's got Smith again. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing on 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Outright, Cooper's got it. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down, play action. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Close to the ground.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Sticking to the air here. Complete out to the right. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Lions, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Detroit.
The running back gets it on the draw. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
And the Lions First down. First and goal, Detroit.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. They'll work against the blitz. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. That one right down the middle. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead.
Falcons 14.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up second and 7. At the 20.
They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun. This gets the first and more. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now pressure coming. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw it again. Steps up, and he's running with it. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw here. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. And that played good enough for a first.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and goal.
Looking inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out. They're going to lose some yardage.
To number 21.
Got to forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal.
At the 18.
He's going to throw it. On the move. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Touchdown and bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
3rd and long for him here. Completed left side to Smith. And he gets this forward to the 19. The Falcons calling the field goal team's number this time. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the gap closes to 14 points. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
On first down, they'll run. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Cooper. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And they'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw it. Get some space around midfield. Launches another stop. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Lions.
Here's the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up
They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Lions. First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Back to the well again. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a 1st down.
First down, Detroit.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking right, and he finds it. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
To number 87.
Lions making the call for their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. The 12-year vet strikes true. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They go play action on 1st down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Trying to get it with the option here. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
It's a turnover on downs.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're going to pass it here. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
The Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. Shoots away from one. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. The Lions make it a 24-point ball game. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. He fields it from the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. They're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Incomplete pass. And we're down to 12 seconds remaining. 2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
At the 36-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. Here he goes, one final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there. This game is over. So the Lions get the win on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.